Oppenheimer, Barbie, Dune II, Mission Impossible 7, Spider-Verse. Yeah, we got some really cool films coming out in the next month. Let's talk about it. What's up guys, I'm Terry LTEM, your favorite French nerd. Yes, that is a fact. I hope you're having a great day, let's make it even better. In the following weeks, you do not want to miss the movies that are coming out in theaters. I'm quickly gonna tell you about it, so make sure you got your calendar near you. We're gonna start with the movie I'm waiting for the most on this list, and it is Spider-Verse 2, or Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. A movie that focuses on the Black Spider-Man. Yup, he exists. His name is Miles Morales. A young boy is gonna end up with Spider-Man's power. First, you gotta understand that we're not in the same universe as the other Spider-Man you probably already know, Peter Parker. Nope, we are in the multiverse, the Spider-Verse, the name of the movie. This one is a sequel. There was a first movie about the same character, and I recommend it. Watch it. We could already see in the first film that the directors had a lot to work with. And they could actually create more films because the multiverse is so big, the possibilities are literally infinite. If you thought there was only 3 Spider-Mans, oh, you got it wrong. There's plenty of them. And in that movie, yeah, we're gonna see a lot. So we got Spider-Man from the PS4 video game. There's gonna be also Spider-Man directly coming out of a manga, Japanese style. There's a werewolf Spider-Man, Spider-Punk, and especially Spider-Man 2099, dubbed by Oscar Isaac. And some people even think that we could see in the films other Spider-Mans like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or even Tom Holland. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. The film is announced to come out in May 31st, 2023. So yeah, let's get ready for that one. Now we're gonna talk about another movie that I've been waiting for, just like Christian have been waiting for Jesus, Mission Impossible 7, which should come out in July 2023. Another film with Tom Cruise, who's apparently trying to die on set. Now, I mean, I should not say that, but come on, you gotta admit that man loves to play with his own life. Whether it's on the outside of a plane or on the top of the highest tower in the world, this man just loves stunts, and he doesn't stop there. During the shoot of MI7, he literally shot a video of himself jumping off with his parachute. Because why not? In the movie, we're supposed to see him jumping out of a mountain with a motocross. Because why not? And he's 60. I'm literally half his age and I don't do that stuff. Because, you know, it's cool to be alive. We know that this movie won't be the last of the franchise. And that's a good thing. The movie is gonna be in 2 parts, so we know that in a few years we will discover the second part and the end of the adventures of probably the coolest secret agent in the world. And speaking of, this should probably change the name of the agency because it's called Mission Impossible, but Tom Cruise completes the mission each time. Just saying. I can already tell you're gonna love this movie because there was a bunch of test screenings and the reviews were more than positive. Let's continue with the last movie of this video, Dune II. First of all, if you haven't seen the first movie, I mean the one that came out recently, you're missing out big time on a great movie. In the sequel, we reunite with Paul Atreides on this planet covered in sand and spice and giant worms. If you read the book or watched the David Lynch movie, you already know or have an idea of what to expect. But if you don't worry, I will not spoil you. But I will say one thing. People at Warner Brothers, the studio in charge of production, they were thinking big. Yup. First of all, the movie is in 2 parts, and that was planned from the very beginning because the book is very complex. There was a linguist who created the Fremen's language from A to Z. We're talking about $160 million budget for the first film and probably much more for the second one. And I don't know if you know about this, but this movie, the first film, was supposed to totally fail in the box office and still brought $397 million benefits. And why do I say that the movie should have failed? Well, it came out right after COVID. Warner Brothers was even thinking about releasing the movie only on HBO Max. But eventually, after a big fight with the director, Denis Villeneuve, that's a very French name, Denis Villeneuve, the film ended up coming out in theaters. The second part is coming and there will be a spin-off series which will come out on HBO Max.
The biggest challenge, I will say, was to try to find a balance between, the book is so rich, and it's a book that takes all its strength into its details, and it was really to try to find an equilibrium between the information that someone that doesn't know the book at all, the amount of information that the audience that don't know the book, the amount of information they will need to understand the movie, without crushing them with exposition, and trying to be, of course, as cinematographic as possible, so as like that was the big challenge.
The opportunity to work with Denny, I think he's an extraordinary filmmaker and has always been someone that I also admired. So stepping into that, I was like, I don't have much time, and there's so many people that I have to hopefully stand next to and do somewhat of a good job, you know, and it was intimidating and scary, but as soon as I got there, there was such a warmth and an embrace that I felt immediately comfortable and taken care of, and all I had to do was be guided, and Denny opened up and explained the world to me, and was able to do that in a short amount of time, and everybody was so welcoming, and it was a beautiful experience. I was only there for a few days, but I felt like I had been very quickly a part of a family.
I hope we get to do a second one. That'll be a dream. And yet, in some way, I'm simply grateful for the experience of doing this. And Josh Brolin said it beautifully this morning in a different interview. When you make, the process of making the thing is different than the putting it out. So there's 3 versions of the movie. There's a movie you read, there's a movie you make, and there's the movie they edit. And now there's the movie we're putting out there. So hopefully people go see it, but this has already been a dream come true.
Anyway, we could talk about Oppenheimer and how it's gonna be a 3-hour-long movie, and a great one. Or Barbie, and how we're literally gonna see everything in pink after the film is over. But this will be for another video. Alright, that's it for me, guys. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned a thing or two. I will see you next week. Until then, watch good movies. Yes, please do.